Hello. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. I'm having a little bit of issues. Shocker. Mercury retrograde has been a real bitch lately. Right? All right, I am connected to Facebook. Okay, cool. Well, let's see if I can get connected to YouTube. Okay. So, all right. Now we're talking. I'm so sorry. I don't know. My stream that I had scheduled for some reason wasn't working. But we're good. We're here. All is well. All is well. All right. Hello, hello. I think we're good. Tanya, I apologize. I apologize for the confusion. I was confused myself. I'm like, what is going on here? It was not liking. It's not liking me. All right, let me get the second camera added. I think I'm finally good to go. I just hope my people can find me. Hopefully they can notice. Okay. Yeah. Happy Sunday. Sunday fun day. Sunday fun day. Please don't forget to like, or please don't forget to click the like button. Okay, I hope things aren't. I think I should remove that. I think I'll go ahead and delete it. Well, hope there's nobody in that other stream waiting for me. It's all right. I'm going to delete that other stream. We're going to go with this one. What an ordeal. Okay. All right, I think maybe I'm good to go now. I swear this Mercury retrograde has been just a total bitch to me. It's always something. Getting jacked up. Hey Nina, what's up, girl? We're having a heck of a time. But I'm glad to see. Okay, everything's good now. Everything's good. I'm like, what is going on? My stream that I scheduled for some reason wasn't connecting. I don't know. So I started a new one, but that's okay. We're all good. How you doing, girl? How's it going? Hope you're enjoying your weekend. I think it's going to be a beautiful day. Yeah. You're good? Well, good. Good, good, good. I want that music on, but very, very low. Very, very low. Yeah, I was in the other stream waiting for you to come. Yeah, it's like, what the heck's going on? That was you? I thought somebody was there, and I'm like, oh shit, I don't know what was going on, girl. Somehow I've screwed it up, but but luckily we're good to go now. Thank you for your donation. I schedule these through Restream, and sometimes I'm just trying to schedule one and it'll schedule like 4. So I go in and delete them, but I think maybe I deleted the wrong one. I don't know. Silly. Silly, silly. It's been a very chill weekend. My son's been with me all week. So he's been my entertainment. Okay. They'll do that, won't they? Entertain you, keep you busy. Actually, I don't want to listen to that music. I've had a pretty chill weekend too. Whatever comes out for the next 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah. I've just been chilling, catching up on stuff, trying to get my lawnmower fixed. Jeez, that's been an ordeal. Okay. Editing videos. Busy. Meditating, and more meditating. This mediumship class is like so much meditating. It's like I'm doing a lot of meditating and editing. That's what I'm busy doing. Happy spring and Aries season. Oh yeah, it is Aries season, isn't it? Yay. Yeah, because cool. When did that happen? I usually am more on top of that. Hi, Lena. Yes, you can ask a question with a donation, hon. If you would like to donate, all my information is in the description of the video. Lenormand, which is what I'm getting ready to read here for Miss Nina, would be, you want to know the truth about somebody's feelings for you? Lenormand can definitely do that. All right, Miss Nina, you want to know what's coming up here in the next 2 weeks for Nina? All right, message for Nina, please. Spirit message for Nina. What's coming towards her in the next 2 weeks, please? Message for Nina. Message for Nina. What's coming towards her in the next 2 weeks, please? Message for Nina. What's coming towards her in the next 2 weeks? The snake in the center. Oh, dear. Okay, let's see. We got the anchor, the clouds, the child, the clover, the bouquet, the man. Oh, dear. Here we go. Here we go. The tree and the house. Where's that? All right, so we got a man here. Shocker. There he is. And these two cards were stuck together, so I'm not real sure if it's supposed to be the bear or the house. But regardless, I'll stick them both there. We got a man who's being nice but has a hidden agenda. Okay. And he shows up here with the child. So he's the one pulling the strings in the family. So one pulling the strings. He's using I don't know if this is a family member. I'll tell you what, the desires and the motives are not clear with this person. There's something here about like flattery, complimenting, playing with feelings. Oh, geez. The child and the family. Yeah, it's like I got playing with feelings twice here. This man, he's manipulative here. Let me see here with the man and the child. Father of a child. I feel like it's family related just because we have, yeah, it's family related, hon. And he's pulling the strings in the family. Oh, my, my, my. All right, let's see what his deal is here. You're just going to have to, you got to stay very, and you will stay very like, looking at things very practically here. Like, yeah, I know he's being nice, but I'm well aware that he's manipulative. Yeah, it's all. Yeah, family connections. To research one's roots, like some kind of family affairs, family connections, or something going on here in the family, I would say, probably with the father of a child. He may not be really wanting to take his responsibilities very seriously as far as this child goes. His motives are not clear. He may, I don't know if he tries to trick the child. Like, this person, I think this father of this child, he's kind of manipulative, right? And children are easily manipulated. So just be aware of that, Nina. Children are very easily manipulated. I think you're going to take a practical approach here, a down to earth approach. I feel like I've got this energy before, like somebody doesn't take things, their responsibilities seriously, their parental parenting seriously. Like they don't understand the serious, and I think here also what's showing up is not understanding the seriousness of it, even with yourself, not understanding the seriousness of this man, how this could have something to do with health or something physical. Yeah, this guy is pulling the strings. With this child in the family, and so the father of my child is trying to be manipulative, me and my son. Yeah, I think so, hon. Hi, Dan. Yeah, I think the father of your child is he just doesn't take things. There's something also about making fun of or making light of, like making fun of or making light of mental health. I don't know if he makes fun of the child or makes fun of, like he jokes. But he like makes fun of like an illness. What the freak? Yeah, he's and he it's like he uses manipulation to get what he wants. He he uses a playful approach here, so he might use the child to get what he wants. I would just be very leery of this guy and how he is to your child, yourself, because he kind of like, it's like he's using the child. Yeah. Hey Dan, what's up? I feel like it's maybe my younger son's father, but my older son's father is manipulative too. The younger son's father's playful energy. Well, you probably need to be aware of the both of them. Because, and that's unfortunately, you know, not unfortunately, but who we choose to have children with is very important, right? And we can choose to end the relationship, but they're not going to change. They're not different. If they were manipulated, they're not going to change. They're going to be different. They're going to be that way with the child too. And unfortunately, what's done is done, and all we can do is try to be there for our child. But children are easily manipulated. They're kids. They are all about, kids. Well, is somebody going to buy me this, or I'm going to get this? They're going to side with whoever gives them what they want. That's kids for you. So I would just be, and there's something about health too. So I don't know. But he seems like he may, I don't know, there's an invitation possibly. Now it sounds like my older son's father. Yeah. Whoever it is, they really just do not. They just don't really consider rules or traditions very important. They don't really. they don't care about, well, this is the tradition or this is the way we normally do it, or they don't give a shit. They're unburdened by considerations of what's proper. Like, well, it's fair to do it this way. They don't give a crap what's fair, they want to pull the strings. They want to be the head, and they will do whatever it takes to get that by being nice, but there's a hidden agenda to it. They may even give like gifts. They could compliment you. Oh, well, you look nice today, or I don't know, stuff like that. Family gatherings. I don't know. It's like to plan a visit. Right now, there may be a visit being planned right now in the present that is more about what they want. They're pulling the strings. This guy here, he is pulling the strings. And whatever he wants, he's going to get. When it comes to like visiting, receiving guests, stuff like that, there might be going on presently. We're trying to make a plan or something. Because it does show up in the present, but in the future, I don't know, he just doesn't take things seriously. Like, I don't know how to explain it. He just doesn't, as long as he gets what he wants. He's all about what makes me comfortable. I'm getting something about taking health issues not seriously. So I don't know, does your child have any health issues? Like have medications or anything like that? It doesn't have to be, but I do want to throw it out there. I don't really like bringing up health stuff, but if it shows up, I want to say something. Like he doesn't really... And I don't know if he pushes the boy, pushes him to be physical or something. Yeah, so my friend said I will make plans, but tell me about them last minute. Expect me to drop everything and agree to the plans. I hate that I try to be transparent with him and ask that in return. He gets attitude and stone walls. It's my older son's father. He doesn't care as long as things go his way. Yeah. I can see that. So you're going to have more of that coming up. Good morning, Milky Way. Good morning, hon. They're both healthy. One sometimes gets nebulizer treatments for congestion, but that's seasonal. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a family connection here. But I almost wonder if he don't make fun of the boy. Like joking about maybe his body, his physical body, or what he can do physically, or something like that. Just be aware. Don't allow it, Nina. He thinks he's pulling the strings. So you're gonna have to. Even when he's being nice, it's bullshit, okay? Oh, I'll do this for you or something. I don't think it's. I think it's he's a liar. He's a manipulator. He's. Ugh. So just beware is what I'm getting. He's probably going to pull some more shit. So you're going to have to say no. He seems like somebody give him an inch, he'll take a freaking mile, you know? Do you normally say no? Oh, shit. What? Thank you. Thank you, Katerina. Don't give him any inch. Don't give him anything. I think he's always going to, this is probably you're not with him. You think you probably already know. He's always going to try to have the power. Like he's not changing. He's never going to change. He's the same person he was. Yeah. Okay, Milky Way. That's him, she says. It's like he's had a long-lasting lucky streak or something. Like he's been able to get by with it. So, yeah, get on him. Thank you, TC. Yeah, that sounds like the older son's father. Yeah. Sounds like a POS. He pulls that track with the other mother of his child. She's passive aggressive. Yeah. Oh. It sounds like he's going to try to pull it with you. Catch you in a bit, Amanda, when you're not busy. Okay, no problem, Dan. No problem. But I'm more aggressive and don't allow him or his mother to manipulate. Oh, his mother pulls this shit too? Good. That don't surprise me. I mean, I don't know if your son's father's a narcissist, but he definitely seems like he's a little bit of a control freak. So, and generally, they got that way because of their mother. I have done lots of research on this, and they've got that way because of their mother. So it doesn't surprise me that you got problems with her too. Okay. Okay. Miss Katarina, welcome in. Yeah, stand your ground, Nina. You got this, girl. All right, we're going to look at for Katarina. His mother was like that with him. She manipulated him with gifts or expenses, things to win him over. His father. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is generational. Mm-hmm. I got the same kind of thing going on with my, with I shouldn't say the same kind of thing. My daughter's an adult, but her, my ex-husband, her father's, his mother was like that. I mean, she still is. She still is a problem. She still is. And she actually, all three of her boys who all have different dads, none of them knew their father or knew their father as they're growing up. Not a one of them. She took them away, hid them or whatever you want to call it. Told them all their kids bad things about their father. So all of them, were alienated from their fathers, which is what's happened to me. Is my ex-husband has alienated my daughter from me with lies and shit is what it is. Manipulation. It's all manipulation. Scumbags. That's interesting when you go looking at the history and the pattern. It's like, oh my gosh, this has been going on for generations. Okay. That's top. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm actually in a support group for parental alienation. And you would not believe the people. And these kids. And I'm not saying that's what's going on here with you, Nina. But so don't get me wrong. But these poor children. Sorry you had to go through that. I'm still going through it, hon. My daughter hasn't talked to me we're going on over 4 years now. And she did actually call me into December, but she hung up immediately. So, anyways, this is not about me. Listen to me. But I read all these. Of course, my daughter's an adult now, but these poor kids, it's so sad, the little ones. And the courts, like, some states are recognizing that some of them don't. I mean, these narcissists go into court and they are so freaking good. They'll fool the judge. They fool the therapist. They fool everybody. I really think that eventually she would reflect on it and try to talk again. Yeah, I was actually doing a reading on her when she called this last time. And it had been 4 years since this child. And I raised her by myself. I raised her by myself. I think I kicked him out when she was 2. And I raised her by myself till she was 17. When she's 17, she went to live with him, and there you have it. He's manipulated her against me. I mean, yes, we got in an argument, like mothers and teenage children do. But he took that and ran with it. Yeah. So I went to her work last December. I went to her work. And I just did a reading actually this morning on it. It's risky for her to let me in her life because, and I was like, why is it risky? I asked Spirit, why is it risky? And it said, family, like long established family. So that would be his mother, him, those things. Like if she lets me in her life, then she'll have problems with them, right? Is what she thinks anyways. Yeah, it really sucks. But I know that there's reasons for it. So, because actually I've had a lot of people coming to me that, not necessarily here on my channel, but I do get people that get readings from me that I'll be like, is this parental alienation? And I've had people coming to me, or just people be like, me and my daughter's father got divorced. This is what they'll tell me. Me and my daughter's father got divorced. My child's not taking it well. And then I'll be looking into their energy. Well, they're not taking it well because they're being manipulated. Anytime I hear that a child hasn't talked to their parent for years, we got to look a little further. Most people will think, oh, there must be something wrong with that parent. Oh, they're a horrible person. But if you look a little further, you'll see it was parental alienation. So, anywho, I don't tell a lot of people because most people are going to right away be like, oh, your daughter doesn't talk to you? What'd you do to her? Or whatever. That would be most people's reaction. Luckily, she doesn't live with him anymore, so that's a good thing. She's out of his house. But I would say the mother and my ex-mother-in-law is she's definitely a part of it. She definitely plays a part. Because my oldest daughter has told me things. Hi, Kristen. As someone who hates their father, my mother did that. How are you, Kristen? What's up, girl? Hi. If you would like me to look into that, 6, I would need a donation, my dear. Okay. So, Katerina, let's look into what's coming. Towards you at work for the next 5 weeks. Okay. What is coming towards Katerina at work for the next 5 weeks? What is coming towards Katerina? What is coming towards Katerina at work for the next 5 weeks? What is coming towards Katerina at work for the next 5 weeks? What is coming towards Katerina at work for the next 5 weeks? All right, girl, let's take a look. We have the Rider, the Child, the Stars, the Heart, the Birds, the clouds, and the crossroads. Um, well, I do have here office romance gossip with the heart and the birds is showing up here. I'm getting a lot of like procrastination, a lot of gossip, a lot of like looking at the future and just being like, I don't know what the heck's going to happen kind of thing. When it comes to this, I don't know why it shows up as a new love relationship, but that's how it shows up. And it's very overwhelming for you. You do show up here lack of experience. It's like an attack on you. What the hell? You're almost, it's like it's the hidden activities. It's like this stuff is going on behind your back. You're almost like you're just startled by all the gossip. You're kind of be careful, hon, because you don't want to be too trusting. Um, but I'm getting more gossip. Why can't I even talk? Office gossip. Gossip about an office romance. It's like you hear the news. So I don't know if you hear it at work or here, but there's something about you hearing the news about this office. Why can't I talk? Office gossip. Good Lord. Thank you, Kristen, honey. I will get you down. Sounds like the same old yeah, it does. So that's what I have for you there. Let's look at your next question. I think, did I get, okay. Same old bullshit. So Milky Way has 2 questions from Miss Kristen. Kristen, I feel like I haven't seen you forever. Actually, you popped in the other day. I take that back. And I've been keeping up with you on Instagram. Okay. All right, we're going to look at William's current thoughts about Katerina. Please, William's current thoughts about Katerina. William's current thoughts about Katerina. William's current thoughts about Katerina. Current thoughts about. Work has me stressed out. I'm sorry, hon. think you're the only one, Kristen. Work's got them stressed out lately. A lot of people asking work questions lately, seems like. Okay. Because work is stressing them out. All right, William's current thoughts about Katerina. William's current thoughts about. And now it's letting go time. Yeah. William's current thoughts about. William's current thoughts about. I see that. Oh. Okay, we have the child, the stars. Wait a minute. The clouds, the man. Okay. The letter, the ring, and the mountain. I'm going to reshuffle. Give me just a second. I feel like I'm picking up some of my energy. I was talking about my daughter, and when I get emotional, it can sometimes come into my reading. So let me chill for a second. I am so sorry. I know better. Just a second. Let's do some Palo Santo. Okay. At least you know the difference. Sometimes people can't tell. Yeah. Then a lot of times I have to switch the deck. Remember that time you were doing a reading for someone and kept getting a warning for me in the reading? Yes, I do. And yeah, because I was like, and I remember telling that person, like, I'm sorry, but this is not your reading. This is for Kristen. I thought, what the hell? I could just tell it wasn't their reading. It wasn't, that's what I could just tell with Milky Way. That's not her reading. But I think it was my friend though, Tracy, like my friend, when I say my friend, like my friend that like I see physically, you know, like we hang out and stuff. I think she was over in Facebook. I think it was actually her who I was doing a reading for, and it came up. I could be wrong. But yeah. I was like, sorry, but this is not your reading. Now I think about it, I think it was her because I didn't feel so bad. because she already knows I'm a weirdo. No. Okay. I'm going to try a different deck. Sometimes that helps. All right. William's current thoughts about Katerina, please. William's current thoughts about Katerina. I just did a little Palo Santo and stuff. Whoop. Okay. William's current thoughts about Katerina. William's current thoughts. All right. The garden, the stork, the clouds, the whips, the coffin, the anchor, and the tree. So it's like something here keeps happening over and over. The same misunderstanding happens again and again. But I think he's trying to like let an argument go. Something here with the garden and the coffin. Do you guys have an argument or something? It's something that keeps happening. It's like the vicious cycle, or it's just a misunderstanding. And in his mind, it keeps happening. I think he wants to keep things away from the public eye. Yeah, he's trying to keep things away from the public eye, I would say. He does think that you are trying to reorient yourself, and within this group here, you're trying to reorient, like find your place in this group, but you keep having issues. The same thing keeps coming up. Well, I mean, that is what's happening. But I don't know, there's a part of him, I think, that he thinks that having certain conflicts can actually help you grow. If you take like a practical approach to confusion or practical approach to things, it actually, those conflicts can help you grow, learn. We had the argumentative exchange. Yeah. He's actually kind of seeing it as a good thing in a way, because even though he wants to keep it private, but conflicts do help us grow. I mean, it is true. So he's actually taken a practical approach to that. And I think he's let this argument go. I don't think he's hanging on it or anything. But one thing he doesn't for sure is these keeping the public out. The public cannot know. But to him, it's a natural process. Yeah. This really doesn't look too bad. I mean, in a practical sense. Some kind of misunderstanding causes a conflict. And like, just maybe he thinks you just didn't understand or whatever. Something like that. Yeah, it is mature for once. I also called out assistants at the meeting for not scheduling something. Okay. So that could be the argument as well, or the conflict, or the misunderstanding. I don't know if they've done that before, that they're not scheduling. They've missed something before. But I do think that's the practical approach here. Is letting it go, moving on, and growing from conflicts. Yeah, interesting. Something else is coming through. Okay. And we're going to look at Joe. Yeah, it's not bad. 111 on the clock. All right, let's take a look at Joe here. Joe's feelings towards Katerina, please. Joe's feelings towards Katerina. Joe's feelings towards Katerina. Joe's feelings towards Katerina. Joe's feelings towards. Towards. About Joe, he invited me to go out and help him promote his business yesterday. Oh, really? Joe's feelings towards Katerina. Joe's feelings towards Katerina. I hadn't heard from him in a month, and all of a sudden he had a mission for me. Well, are there anyone else in your social group or your friend group going to be there? All right, Joe's feelings towards Katerina. The tower, the bouquet, the cross, the garden, the dog, the sun. It's just you and him. Okay. The birds. Well, why am I getting then? I am getting a gathering here, actually. It's like noisy. It's a noisy gathering around a lot of people. There's a lot of this is all about a social gathering. But the tower and the bouquet, did you tell him no? Because I think he might think you're telling him no. Because That the Tower and the Bouquet is saying no to an invitation. Have you told him you wanted to go? Yes, he wanted to go to bars and promote his business there. Oh, okay. Um, I he does want you to help him. I mean, he thinks that you want to help people. You're like his support group or supportive networks, that you do present yourself like you're very loyal, you're very helpful, you're very friendly. Um, and he wants you to work for his benefit, but he may think you're pretty like confident. But why do I have saying no? I don't, what the hell is this? I did tell him no. Oh, you did tell him no. Well, that's why. Okay. So, all right. Okay. So he knows that it's like he knows, okay, she's the Tower and the Sun with the dog here is like somebody seeing things for what they are. Let me get the exact words. I always feel like the exact words are better than what I'm saying, but the gist, like, everything's finally clear. Oh, okay. When it comes to him, which is kind of what you're saying. He wanted to use you, right? And I'm not seeing that in the cards, but it's like you using that rational mind has made things clear, obvious. Okay, it's obvious to me, and he knows that. So he knows that I know about his intentions. I think so, Milky Way, because he knows that you are seeing him clearly. I mean, that's why you said no. Okay. Interesting. And I am getting some kind of superficial chit chat showing up here too. I don't know what that's about, but good for you for telling him no. Because it is really freaking hard. Good for you, Katarina. Because I know you're a people pleaser. Um, it's hard to say no. That's real hard. He called me and denied trying to use me. Oh, shit. He also told me that he's busy. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, he wanted to be in the public eye. I don't know. Does he have like a cultural, maybe a cultural burden? Like, I wonder if he thinks he'd have trouble communicating or something with people, something like that. I don't know. Um, and he carries that burden because he is a member of a different culture. That might be a lot why he's asking. Yes, he's Irish. Okay. And that might be a lot why he is asking you, because maybe he feels you can, I don't know, communicate better with people or something. Because you understand the culture better than he does, or something like that. If they want to, they will. I've learned that so much the past few years. Yeah, absolutely. This guy, so that could be, I think there's some kind of culture here in this too. Like there's a culture situation. I don't know. Is he wanting to go to Irish pubs or I mean that's the only thing I could think of. But no, I mean it's opposite. It's like wherever he's wanting to go, he doesn't feel he's got that, like you could relate better or something. But it don't matter. You told him no. Good for you. He is a user. If that man wanted something to do with you, like really to know you and be there for you, it wouldn't have been a month since you heard from him. And I mean, that's a lot of my goal here with my channel, is getting us to think rationally about stuff instead of having our head in the clouds about our soulmate and our twin flame and all that crap. When we look at things rationally, we can see the truth of the matter, right? Because I think a lot of these tarot channels and stuff get too far into this twin flame, soulmate, and letting us think that, oh, because they're our twin flame, it's okay for them to treat us like shit or whatever, and that's just a bunch of bullshit. So it had to be rational. Yeah. Look at things rationally. With our head, put our head over our heart, right? Okay. Yes, these labels are counterproductive. Yes, they are. And yeah, unfortunately, I think a lot of tarot readers use those labels to keep people hooked, to make money. I'm not saying everybody, guys, but I just have noticed that. Trust your judgment is big. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, on to Miss Kristen. And then, okay, then we'll go back. Milky Way, you got another question? Well, Mel's soulmate died. Oh, shit. She hadn't heard from him and Googled his name and found his obituary. Oh, my God, that's horrible. Because you will gaslight yourself and doubt yourself, and you need to zoom and trust yourself. Yeah, you will gaslight yourself and doubt yourself. True. I can't believe her soulmate died. That is so sad. Quote unquote soulmate. I wonder about her, Kristen. I hope she's doing okay. I see her every once in a while come up on my community post. I just wanted to look at old grumpy pants and me. Okay, for fun. So, all right, so you're wanting, I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the beautiful reverie. And so you're wanting a 9 card, if I'm understanding correctly. Which I've been doing this. Yeah, she's not well. Yeah. Grumpy pants. And it's interesting how I know exactly who she's talking about. Well, I hate to hear that, Kristen. I know she's lost her mom, and now this guy that I guess she's in love with died too. That's horrible. He's been grumpy all week. I told him he was lucky I liked him. He said, yeah, ditto. All right, let's do this, girl. We're going to look at Kristen and Grumpy Pants, please, Spirit. Spirit knows who it is, too. Oh, gosh. Okay. It's been a weird week. I think it's just the energy. Well, this whole, I mean, I guess that was that was this past week. All the eclipse and was that this past week? I don't know. It just has been some weird energy. All right, Kristen and Brad, please. Kristen and Brad, please. I'm so sorry. I think I need to use the restroom real quick before I get started on this. I'll be right back. Bathroom break. Just a moment. Okay. We have solar. Gosh. Okay, it was the 13th. I was thinking, I'm like, well, I don't even send me that picture, but it doesn't feel like it was this past week. Okay. Karmic cycle, solar eclipse, retrograde. Jeez, Louise. We only got a few more weeks. Okay. We will survive. Hey, at least spring is here. All right. Kristen and Brad, please. Kristen and Brad, please. Kristen and Brad. Kristen. Kristen and Brad, please. Kristen. Okay, the garden is in the center. The coffin, the key. Yeah, everybody's losing their freaking minds. And that might be another reason why we're stressing you out, Kristen, because don't you get all the cuckoos? Okay, the snake, the clover, the man, there he is. The stars, the lady, there you are, and the dog. Okay, so, hon, you guys, there is a connection here with you guys. Um, what? I think he may be like, he shows up here with the coffins. I don't know if he's like grieving something. Yeah, he shows up here with the coffin like he's grieving. Interesting. Okay. In the past, we gave up a goal. Um, okay. Risky social behavior ended, though. Not making something public. So you in the present here are somebody who make meaningful connections via social media. Going public with something will have to be handled very delicately, okay? It's all about him in the public. Yeah, of course we know this about him, but it's showing up here. He doesn't he don't want nothing on social media. And you are active in social media. But if there's going to be anything, if you're going to announce anything about him on social media, you better handle that very diplomatically, very carefully. Yeah, I have lots of Libras on this channel, for sure. Okay. So he presents himself like he's very loyal, very helpful, very friendly. Is the way he presents himself. You guys kind of like, I don't know, like you work for the benefit of each other, supporting everybody, supporting everybody, that kind of thing. I don't like this hidden stuff though. This is like not really taking this friendship seriously, and like He's kind of toying with you a little bit is how it's showing up. You know, I've never had this for him before, but he's grieving. I don't know if that's his past relationship, but he kind of like, do you pretty much do whatever he wants you to do? Because we have a leader and their follower is how your friendship is. Somebody leads, somebody follows. It's like using a playful approach to get what we want. So I don't know if this guy's like, I mean, he gets what he wants, don't he? It's how it's showing up. Whatever he wants, he gets. But with the lady in the clover here, with the outcome, or not outcome, but what's coming up, he kind of plays with you a little bit, hon. He kind of like doesn't take, he like jokes with you, fools around with you, keeps it light with you. He's like, he's not taking it serious. He's taking you serious. He's not being serious, basically, is what I'm getting. Joking around, fooling around, da 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 da. Does that sound like him? All right, so in the past, we lost hope. I think we have hope again. Something was given up in the past. I don't know what this is. Like we gave up in the past, but now we're not. An affair ends. Okay. So an affair ended in the past. I think he's trying to let go of something. Accepting that something is over. So I think he's kind of, he just really doesn't. Yep, that ended when I put him on social media. Okay. And that's, I'm getting here, you with the social media here. And then we have the risky social behavior, I think is also when you put him on social media. But, and that whole thing was quite an ordeal. Uh, I just see him keeping it. He just keeps it real light with you. Just we're not. It's just serious. Maybe that relationship with Aaron since she texted him and me. Yeah, that could be that relationship. You guys do have a friendship here, but that's all it's really showing is a friendship. Like he's just, and it may be because he's grieving. He's not really being serious. You know, we can't always joke and laugh and carry on. I mean, if we're going to be in a relationship, there's at some point we got to talk about serious stuff, right? Um, he said they were off and on for 6 years. I get that and I see that. Yeah. So I mean, let me know, but he's not really having serious conversations with you, like where you guys are headed or anything. It's just all jokes and laughter, and I mean, not that jokes and laughter are bad. Uh, but you guys, it's, it's all about having a friend to like support you. Like you are like supporting him and like and that's what he likes. That's what he likes. But you damn well better not put it on social media. Right? You think it makes him uncomfortable to be serious? I think he's really trying to let go of this past relationship. Um, Big time. So in the meantime, he's got you to like keep it light. You keep it light for him while he's grieving. So I mean, I hate to say it, it's not showing up here on the cards, but it's like, you know, when we use someone to, when we're trying to get over someone else, we use other people. Not that this is showing up in the cards. I mean, I do get something about like having our own um, being there for someone, like you're always there for him. You know, you always submit to his wishes, whatever you want, because you want to be friends with him so bad. And he likes that. So, yes, to have serious talks like that. Yeah. I mean, I doubt he'd ever come out and say, well, I don't know, I could be wrong, that I'm grieving my relationship. You're helping me keep my mind off of it because we can just joke around and blah, blah, blah. That's what I'm getting for you, my dear. Keep me updated. Did I get another donation come through? I think we got another question for you, Milky Way. Oh, you got another question, Kristen? Okay, let me see what's going on here. Let me check things. Oh, Nina. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm all sorts of behind. Okay, so we got Milky Way. I said for one more after Milky Way. Okay. So we got Milky Way. 7 card. Okay. I think Nina might actually be next after Milky Way. What are you laughing at, Nina? And then would be the beautiful Kristen. No worries. Okay. Okay, we're going to look at. I'm getting all the names mixed up. Yeah, that sounds like what I do. And there's only 3 of them. Like, geez, Amanda. All right, Miss Katerina, the beautiful Katerina. Yeah, I seen your picture too. Where did I see that at? It's like, oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. Instagram maybe. Okay. How does William currently see Katerina as an employee? How does William currently see Katerina as an employee? How does William currently see Katerina as an employee? How does William currently see Katerina as an employee? How does William currently see Katerina as an employee? Okay, we got this. The bear. Okay. The crossroads. The man. The sun and the clouds. All right, I'm getting the manipulative boss, but I think that's him. I don't know that he's necessarily seeing you that way. And this is showing up him because he is a charismatic leader who has something to hide. I think he does think, though, as far as you as employee part, that you're confident, you do proceed confidently, even if you're a little disoriented, you proceed confidently. And you're gaining practical knowledge, and you're competent. This knowledge and this competence will protect you against any kind of confusion you may have, any insecurities that you may have. He might think you're like just a little insecure, but even though you're still proceeding confidently. Yeah, I think he thinks you're confidently ambitious is how it shows up. Yeah, competent is very good. But oh my gosh. He still, though, he feels, and you guys have the conflict is showing up or the misunderstanding is showing up, but he thinks there's some kind of conflict between someone who has the power and someone who wants the power. So, and he wants the power, okay? But I think he might think that you want to have some kind of influence, you want to have some kind of power, some kind of influence yourself. That you very much, I'm getting this whole competent thing, you're very much striving for competence and practical knowledge so that you can influence others. You do move towards your goal with assertiveness. You're asserting what you want. Yeah. Let's see what else we have here. A lot of this is him because he's manipulative. I don't think he thinks you're manipulative, only that you want to be influential. which is not necessarily manipulative. I think he thinks you're a very strong and determined leader. You're the new boss. You show up as the new boss, but you are strong and determined. Right? Don't sound too bad. Still don't trust him, but he does think that yeah, I was thinking, okay. As far as when it comes to him, he's kind of in two minds when it comes to you. Like he's got two different perspectives. I'm glad softness isn't showing up. Well, he thinks that you guys had a little bit of a clash of wills here. So he thinks you're competent and everything, but you guys do clash. I don't know if you forced him to make a decision or if he forced you to make a decision. Something about someone forces a decision. So that's that two minds. Like he can go from the sun and the clouds can almost be like, I mean, I get this sometimes like for bipolar, and I'm not saying that he thinks you're bipolar. It's like he goes back and forth as far as how he views you. And I think it's from trust and not trust, trust and not trust, trust and not trust. Like you seem like you're confident, but sometimes he's like, well, is she really confident or is she hiding her insecurities? That kind of thing. Something only seems obvious because we don't understand it. I don't know if this is about a question that you guys, like, there was a question that you asked him or something. Like to him, it's obvious, but you don't understand it. Yeah. Something only seems obvious because we don't understand it. That's interesting. Something only seems obvious because we don't understand it. I don't understand it either. I'm assuming this has to do with some work-related question or something. It could be the question. I mean, he's more experienced than me. Yeah, that's kind of, I'm like, that has to be a question you asked or something. Because I am getting something about, I think you came to him, like he makes the decision. The man makes the decision here. You came to him here due to some kind of confusion. misunderstanding. Yeah, that's what I have for you. Yeah, I would say he does know the things that work better, and he is more experienced here. So, not too bad. Time frame question. Okay. Does that make sense? You're welcome. Felt like that's a little all over the place. All right, I had another donation came through. Natty. Okay. The time frame. All right, so next up is Nina. Hi, Natty. I did get your donation, hon. Here's the list so you know where you're at. Oh, that's supposed to be _G, but we know who it is. I call her Naughty Nat. Oh, my. Okay. So, all right. Thank you, Nina. Love reading for Nina. For now, I'm in this habit now of doing it like this. I think it looks so much better with the 9 card. Natty has great energy. Yeah. Okay. Cool. 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 Even if she's naughty. Well, welcome, Natty. All right. So we're going to be looking at love reading here for Miss Nina. You got another question? Okay, hon. Let me get you down. Even if she's naughty. Nina's great energy too. Oh, hell yeah, Nina's great energy. Absolutely. I always smile when she shows up. All right. Miss Nina, let's look into it. Now, her love life, though, that's another thing. I'm just joking. Okay. What can we expect here for Nina and her love life till the end of April? What can we expect here? Or what can Nina expect in her love life from now until the end of April? Now until the end of April. Now until the end of April. Now until the end of April for Nina and her love life. Okay. We got the ring in the center. Okay. The letter, the coffin, the scythe, the tower, the house, the heart, the crossroads, and the snake. All right, this is okay. Oh my goodness. There's some kind of communication. We in the past, like we had a breakup, we had a broken heart here. And we communicated that in the past. Okay. Yeah, we this is all about a relationship that ended. See with the ring here in the center, it's all about relationships. Like the reality is okay, there's still something pending in this love relationship. Even though this love relationship ended, there's no contact. I see down here, no contact. It's kind of, I don't know, it might be a little difficult to really, for you right now, to really have any meaningful relationships with anyone. Just because I think we're still kind of something is still pending with someone that we're no longer in a relationship with. At least that's how, and actually that's the reality of it. It shows up here. But we're kind of, but the hidden thing is we can't really have any relationships right now because we're still a little fixated on this other breakup. We got a heartache here. Now, why is the house here? What is this? Why is the house here? We give up. We let go. We gave up our wish to build a family or with someone, and we communicated that. We gave up a plan, a home. Yeah, this something has brought something up to where it seems like it's still pending. Like there's what could possibly happen with this person kind of thing. Okay. Why am I getting a person pulling the strings in the family? Again, that's coming up. But I don't think it's the same person, though. There's somebody else pulling the strings. What the hell is this? I think this person may have in the past, like, kind of exploited your affection to get what they want, like using your affection to get what they want. They very a very selfish, ruthless person versus you, who's a person who cares for other people's well-being. So that's kind of lingering here. But coming up though, you're choosing to, with the coffin in the tower, honey, you're kind of like, are you trying to stay like emotionally distant so that you don't, out of fear of loss, like not allowing emotions, not allowing any feelings or emotions is kind of, um, when it comes to love at this time, you're just not really allowing yourself to really have feelings or emotions. Kind of make you feel a little dead inside. It could be about my brother's best friend. Okay. Um, do you feel it's like feeling suffocated within your own family? I think it's him, hun, because who else would you feel like they're pulling the strings? And it has to do with your family. And almost feeling like suffocated by him because he's in the family, kind of like, well, shit. I don't see anything in love for you during this time as far as like any big thing is going on. You're kind of like, I mean, I think I have this feeling as well. It's like, yeah, I'm not even going to allow anything. That way I don't have to grieve. I'm open to love, honestly, manifesting my person. Grief causes isolation, loneliness after a loss. Um, I think you're going to eventually here come out of isolation. That's how it's showing up, being like isolated. You know how the Lenormand is. It's very blunt, right? That person and I don't communicate at all, of course, but I'm nervous about him being on the trip if he shows up because it ended abruptly. Yeah. Yeah. that's probably why it's showing up as something still pending with it. And because something's still pending, even though it's over, the reality of it is something still pending, probably because he's going to be on that trip, right? So it's kind of bringing it up a little bit. And like why, like he's, it's like you're definitely looking at how understanding cause and effect, how things interrelate, how they are connected, and using that knowledge to your own advantage. There's still some kind of sexual passion or something. I don't, because seems to be centered around this guy. I don't think there's anything to be worried about or concerned about, because you're just nothing. I don't really see anything happening between you guys that is need for concern here. Because you're just like, you're not really not allowing yourself to have feelings for this person or anything. You're staying, I'm not going to allow myself to have emotions for that person. I'm not even going to look twice at that person kind of thing. Even though they're putting a damper here on your family life. Does your family like love him or something? I don't know why I get something about. I mean, maybe your brother does, but there's something about love of the family. Makes sense. Yeah. Like, you are not going to allow yourself to have emotions for this guy at all. That's just not happening. So I think you'll be okay here. Yeah, the relation, if you do talk to him, it's going to be very, very, very cool, cold almost. Like, no emotions whatsoever in that competition, or in that competition, in that conversation. Yeah, you're like, you're going to have to use, and you know it already, I'm going to have very strong self-discipline. And you are doing it right now because of the no contact. You're going to have to be just, I'm not going to follow my craving, because I think there's still some sexual attraction here. But you're like, I'm not following my craving. I'm going to be self-disciplined. I'm not allowing myself to have emotions, or even emotions. I'm not allowing myself to do that. You're very, very self-empowered. And it's like you're calculating very coolly, very unemotionally what you need to do to reach your goal, which to you, I think your goal is to not have any feelings for this person emotionally. Yeah. They like him. He's been a part of our family for a long time. Yeah. So you kind of know what you got to do in order to get through this, because you know he's going to be around. So you know I've got to be very self-disciplined here and keep my cool. I can't. When it comes to him, like, he is dead to me. He is dead to you, Nina. Okay? So that's what I have. That has to be hard, though. Ugh. To have someone. Yeah, I feel for you. Dead to me. Because he does show up as loss of a family member, which I think he shows up that way because he's like family. It's like you lost a family member. Like, why is he saying lost family member? But it makes sense because of how close he is with the family. Okay. Just want to look at mine and Brad's connection. May. Sure, hon, sure. No rush, was just posting it for you. Oh no, honey, I'm moving on. It's time. Okay. Kristen and Grumpy Ass's connection, Spirit. All right. Kristen and Brad's connection, please, in May. What can Kristen expect coming up in May with her and Brad's connection? What can Kristen expect in May coming up with 222 on the clock? Her and Brad's connection in May. What can Kristen expect between her and Brad's connection in May? May, huh? Okay. Ship, birds, the man, the sexy man in the center, the book, the lady, the fox, and the stars. This guy is so like, I think he really like imagines some kind of stress before it even happens. Like, or maybe that's you, but I'm getting like there's a lot of being conflicted between trust and suspicion. I mean, it's he's in the center, so I think it's him. Because he's got this problem with, do I trust or do I not trust? And he looks at the future as in he's already imagining something stressful happening. Now, the ship and the birds. see. Of course, that's what we do when we don't trust. We look at the future and we're just like, oh, I just know something bad's going to happen. You know, that's because we don't trust. That's kind of what's coming up here. Now, do we have a journey or adventure? There's a lot of nervousness about a pending journey. There's excitement too. Is there a trip in May? Adventurous versus caution. I just get so much. He's just really, really cautious, huh? I'm assuming that's him. Like, when it comes to making any kind of changes, it's like, this is a risk. This is a risk. Sounds like him. He's always stressing out over nothing. Just mine in July for the wedding. Okay. Well, then if it's not the trip, then it's just in general that he's... I gotta be honest with you. If you kind of like tried to talk with him about stuff, you could drive him away. And I hate that, but because that there's a problem there. If you cannot speak your mind to how you feel and stuff without worrying that somebody is going to drive someone away from you, because that's kind of how he shows up here. Is he because he's so distrustful. Constant change of direction. He doesn't trust you. I don't know if it's just women in general he doesn't trust. Let's look at the book here and the lady. That's you. To get to know a woman. I don't know. In his mind, he's still getting to know you. And he's just always worrying about the future. He just imagines something shitty's going to happen. And hon, I don't know that it's necessarily you. It is women in general. Yeah, I think it's women in general. He don't trust women. You're going to have a heck of a time with him. Well, you already are. Yeah, he just... This is all about that. Yeah, he clutters his head with so much unnecessary knowledge, Kristen. His head is so clouded with so much unnecessary shit. It makes him look at the future like all this shitty stuff's going to happen. He has said that in a few words or less to me. Yeah. To jump from one fact to another, but he's had women do that, do him wrong, very, very wrong also. Well, yeah, but he needs to work on himself without you, because he's dragging you into his bullshit. He needs to work on himself, which men rarely do that, so. But he's got all these issues and he's dragging you into it because it makes him feel better. Yeah, he just really feels like everything would be a risk. And he will not commit for selfish reasons, okay? He's not going to commit to you, honey, because of his selfishness of this happened to me, this happened to me, this happened to me, so this is going to happen to me. So him not committing to you has not got anything to do with you. It's all his problem. Yeah. Someone who won't commit no matter how much you may want them to. Kristen, girl, shit. There you go. He's not going to commit because he doesn't trust women. So that's what you got here on your hands. No matter how much you may want them to. Yeah. So that's what I got for you, my dear. I know guys like this. I've seen other guys like this. They think they're protecting themselves from these horrible women. You're welcome, hon. He's probably one of those types. I'm never getting married. That bitch will take me for everything I got. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I've seen it before. Okay. Natty. She mad now. Oh my God, he said that. Yeah, I know the type. I got to protect myself from these women. I'll never get married again. That bitch will never get anything of mine. Every time I've ever done that, I end up having to start all over again. Because that woman took everything I got. I've heard it a million times. I read for men too, you know. Like, oh shit, okay. All right, Miss Natty. And he has never been married. Oh, okay, okay. Wonder if his dad was that way or anything. I'll be right back, Natty, and I will do your question. Okay, sweetheart, let's see here. So I came across this job and it interested me. Looks like I could learn valuable things. I applied late last week and called. When will marketing group call me for an interview for the marketing job? Okay. All right. Well, now I will do a time frame question right now. This is only if they call, okay? So if they are to call you, because I don't want to force the energy here. This is if they call, okay? I can't guarantee they're going to call, but if they do, I will give you a time frame. When will this marketing group call Natty for an interview? When will the marketing group call Natty for an interview for the marketing job? When will the marketing group call Natty for an interview for the marketing job? When will the marketing group call Natty for an interview for the marketing job? Okay, let's take a look. I understand. Yeah, okay. We have the heart and we have the ring. So the 24th, well, hell, that's tomorrow. I'm going to say either the 24th or the 25th. Which, hell, that's tomorrow. Could you think it could be that quick? The 24th of the month, that's tomorrow. Yeah, let me make sure. Spring, the 24th of the month. Boom, bang. We're in spring. And then I also have the 25th of the month. So, yeah, I'm going to say Monday or Tuesday, darling. Damn. Monday or Tuesday. Geez, keep me updated on that. That's pretty quick. I mean, but it makes sense if you applied late last week, you called. I mean, I wasn't expecting that, but I mean, that's what I'm getting. I'm going to say a Monday or Tuesday. Hell, they might call on Monday and then turn around and call again on Tuesday. I don't know why, but because there's something about ongoing. I don't know. So yeah, interesting. Good luck to you, hon. Good luck. Thank you so much for your donation. I hope to see you back. Okay, next up, Milky Way. Okay, how does Spirit currently see Milky Way, please? You're welcome, and thank you as well for the good luck wishes. Yeah! All right, for Milky Way, how does Spirit currently see Milky Way, please? Spirit, how do you currently see Milky Way? How do you currently see Milky Way? How do you currently see Milky Way, please? How do you currently see Milky Way? How do you currently see Milky Way? The crossroads, the rider, okay, the garden, the clouds, the man, oh, jeez. The stars, and the fox. Okay. Well, just that honey, I don't know why, but it's like Spirit may think you're not really seeing this guy for who he really is, which I find that hard to believe because I read for you and you seem like you see William for how he is, but Spirit knows better than I do. It's like you're not really seeing him for how he is. He is there's a part of you that kind of trusts him. Why am I coughing like this? My throat chakra. You are in two minds about Mr. William. And you need to know that this guy, are you here, Milky Way? He is a different person in front of everyone else than he is behind closed doors. He's all about what can benefit him. He conceals his true self from the public. He conceals his true self from you. You're not really seeing him for what he really is how this is showing up. You need to understand that Spirit's giving you advice here that it might be unrealistic that a certain path will lead to the end we'd like it to. So if you're looking for this man for you to be able to fulfill your dreams or whatever by following a path that has anything to do with him, you're fooling yourself. God, I cannot stop coughing. Okay. When it comes to your hopes and your dreams, this guy is not in them. Be it work, whatever. It shows that you don't trust him, but there's a part of you possibly that's like in two minds about him. Like, well, he's not that bad, but he really is. He's a poser, a deceiver. Yeah. Especially when it comes to the public and how he is around the public. In front of other people. I don't know if this is especially, it's all in front of people and how he is around in front of people. He's all about himself. He wants things for himself, for his own benefit. He only wants things that are useful for him. Okay? I don't think he has your best interest at heart. What Spirit's trying to say here. Why am I getting... I'm getting that social media again, which I know you said... Okay, so he presents himself like he's like you can trust him, and I guess he's in the public eye or whatever. He's part of society's higher purpose. Like if you think that he is going to help you get ahead or anything like that, you're fooling yourself. Like without doing whatever he wants, you have to be of use to him. And the in-group, out-group thing's showing up. So, if you're wanting to be in the in-group or whatever, rise in your position, he's not the way. Are you there, hon? Oh, I lost her. I don't know if he's kind of like in awe of him. Yeah, you need to be cautious in regard to your hopes when it comes with him. It comes to him. If we have any hopes or dreams that involve him, like his recommendation or his, no, it's a no-go. to deceive the public. His appearance is deceiving. He presents a different persona to the public than what he is in private. He plays with hidden cards. Conceals his true self. He's POS. So that's what I have for you, my dear. Get those rose-colored glasses off to see this guy for what he is. He's hiding something. He's definitely not an honest individual. Okay. I don't know if I lost her or what. I think I'm going to throw up my last call for donations, guys. So if you have any more questions, get them in now. Get them in now. I think I'm caught up. Am I not? I might not be caught up. No, I am. You're back? Oh, okay. Well, I just finished up your reading, hon. I don't know if you caught it or not. You might have to rewind it to check it out. I'm throwing up my last call. Oh, shit. Well, I mean, it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's still there. I heard something about the in group. I was like, that sounds similar to me. Well, it was your reading, huh? That was your reading. That's funny. You gonna rewind? Okay. I'll probably be jumping off of here. And I'll be back tomorrow morning. 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So